Around 2 years ago, when the whole juicy YouTube fitness era was booming essentially, and YouTubers like More Plates More Dates and Greg Doucette were really popular, I, along many people, started thinking that I had bad genetics. I had low testosterone, I was getting injured easily, and so I thought that eventually I would have to go on TRT. And only recently did I realize the truth. In my last video where I talked about language learning, I mentioned that a lot of people kept calling me talented because I had such an easy time learning languages. But am I actually talented? I don't know. All I know is that I still studied a lot, and something that a lot of people didn't realize is that I slept more than 99% of people, which helps a shit ton when it comes to language learning. But why am I talking about this? Because talent and genetics are essentially the same thing. And as you will see later, luck is similar too. People use these words to discredit other people's work, and even more importantly, to justify staying mediocre and not putting in the work. Something that at this point I've heard from several big people with great physiques that I look up to is that the more jacked I get, the more often I hear from people that I have good genetics. And I think that this tells a lot about the matter. Most people, when they see somebody that achieved something great that they would also like to achieve, immediately just say, "Oh my god, you're so talented." Immediately, without even thinking, they think that that person got to where they are at just by a snap of the fingers. And so I am making a prediction right now, which is that 5 years from now, people are going to be telling me that I have good genetics because of the physique that I have achieved by then. And also they are going to tell me that I just got lucky because of YouTube. When in reality, all I'm doing right now after work is going to the gym, coming home and making YouTube videos and trying to improve something every single time. So tell me it's luck. People who are watching this 5 years after I posted this, look at my first video. Do you think I was just lucky? Look at my physique when I started lifting. Do you think that I have good genetics? But what does this mean for you? Well, it means that hard work beats talent. Have you heard about the Polgar sisters? There was a guy called Polgar Laszlo from the country that I'm from, who raised her daughters to be chess champions. And all three, Jojo, Zsófia, Judith, became great chess players, with two of them becoming the best and the second best female chess player in the world. This perfectly proves that hard work beats talent. Or do you think that all three of his daughters were just talented, genetically gifted at birth to be great at chess? I don't. And realistically, you cannot know if you have good or bad genetics. And it doesn't even matter because it doesn't change anything. What are you going to do if you have bad genetics? Are you going to change your training? No, then why does it matter? Well, I will tell you why it matters. It matters because you want to justify having a shit physique even though you're working hard. But maybe you're not working hard in the right areas. And so hard work has been shown to be talent. And even if you can't be genetic hyper elite in a bodybuilding competition or something, it doesn't matter because first of all, you're not even competing, bro. And you can still get more jacked than 99% of people. And so since it doesn't matter what your genetics are like, good or bad, the best thing in my opinion to do is to spit out the fucking black pill and get to work. You can also watch my last video to learn more about language learning.